Good afternoon, everybody. Back on camera. Voice is back. It's been a while and lots has happened since I was off camera because of being sick. First off, tariffs, on, off. It's not about fentanyl. We know that. I've posted about that in the past. The fentanyl story is the cover story. What's the real story? Could be about repatriating U.S. automaking. Also, I do think maybe it is about turmoil, creating some turmoil in the economy to slow down that stock market, to slow down the rise of the 10-year treasury in the U.S. to try and get some lower interest rates going in the U.S. The U.S. does have $7 trillion worth of debt that they have to renegotiate this year. So they might be thinking about that. Granted, that's assuming that El Presidente is really thinking that big. Who knows? But there seems to be a lot of disrupting going on in the economy. What about Canada? Well, we had our jobs reports for February. Not good. The U.S. had their job report come out yesterday. Not good. We have non-farm payrolls coming out today. We'll be reviewing that later on. Struggling economy on both ends here. And those tariffs ain't going to help the struggling economy. So don't know what their plan is with that. But I know one thing. It looks like there is a very high likelihood of a Bank of Canada rate cut next week. Not a jumbo cut. 0.25% is what I'm going with. Originally, I thought that the Bank of Canada would probably not cut and they would just hold steady to try and figure out what the Trump administration was going to do with these tariffs. Banks tend to be more reactive than proactive, so I figured they would wait and see versus get ahead of the problem. But our economy is already in trouble, clearly with these job numbers. Our bond yields have been going down this week. They popped a little bit last week, but then they've continued to drop, which means fixed rates, if that stays steady, you'll see some better fixed rates too. So all in all, better interest rates on the horizon is coming. But remember, we are having some economic problems. And if these tariffs do end up sticking, it's going to be a little bit of a rougher go there. So plan accordingly.